welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. For today's video, I will be doing a book review on Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco, and this was such a fun read. Obviously, it is about Jack the Ripper and the murders that he did commit in London during the late 1800s. That serial killer story history has always been immensely fascinating to me, and just the mystery around, was it really just one person, was it multiple people, was it actually a woman? I've heard so many different theories about it, and just the fact that we don't know who it was is so fascinating to me. So I definitely am so happy I found this book and I was able to pick it up. We do follow our main character by the name of Audrey Rose. She's a young woman during this time, and she's actually very different than the other young women in this society. Instead of being prim and proper and attending all of the luncheons and teas like her aunt really wants her to, she is more fascinated with the dead. And so she does go and work with her uncle, and they are the ones who have been studying and cutting open the bodies of these victims of Jack the Ripper, trying to get an understanding of what exactly is going on, why he's doing this. If you don't know, the murders that were committed were very gruesome, and this book does go into some details about that. So if you don't really like reading about gruesome stuff, you might want to stay away from this, at least for a little part of it. Most of it is more mystery than it is the gruesome descriptions of the murders. Overall, I really did enjoy this book. On the back it says that, let's see, I'm gonna read the back synopsis real quick. He murdered women in cold blood. He terrorized an entire city. He taunted those of us who hunted him down. But despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper. If that doesn't immediately draw you in and make you want to read this, I don't know what will. It's such a fascinating idea for a book for me, and as I was reading it, I did have a couple of theories on who Jack the Ripper would be, and I just have to say that by the end, when they do discover who it is, I was shocked. I did not see it coming, and I absolutely love that about a book. I feel like there are too many stories where it just goes in such a predictable way that the big reveal at the end really isn't even a reveal to you, because you figured it out more than, halfway or less than halfway through the book. That was not the case with this one. It kept me guessing. I thought I knew who it was, and then I thought it was someone else, and then someone else, but never did I imagine it was the person who it actually turned out to be. I don't want to say who, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but this was a beautiful work of historical fiction mystery, I would say. And what I also really love about this book is the author gives Audrey Rose such a strong female lead. This is during a time where women were really not considered highly at all, and this is a very feminist book, in my opinion. Especially, I know it came out relatively recently, so it wasn't like it was published back in this time, and it was very feminist for its time, but I do think it is worth mentioning that putting a girl like this in a setting like this it really does have a big impact on feminism, and I think it's so great that the author did this. She very easily could have written a book about a male character who figures out who Jack the Ripper is, but she didn't. She chose a female. And putting that during this late 1800s London, where, it was unheard of for a woman to do anything without either her husband or father's permission. This was just amazing to me, and I absolutely love it. One thing that I didn't quite enjoy about it is I feel like there wasn't enough action in it, I guess. A lot of the book is pretty slow going, a lot of conversations and dialogue that maybe wasn't exactly necessary in it. I would have liked to see some just more action-packed scenes, not even action, but just something that is more upbeat, something big for the story, something that happens, not just something that is said, if you know what I mean. This book is the first of a series. The second one is titled Hunting Prince Dracula, which I am even more excited about reading than I was for this one. Vampire novels and stories, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to describe how much I love and enjoy them. Weird little backstory here, but when I was in, I believe it was 5th or 6th grade, I don't know if you guys remember this movie, but it came out probably 2005, 2006, called Stay Alive. It was this horror movie about the video game where if you died in the game, you died in real life. And the villain of that game was a woman named Elizabeth Bathory, who was actually a real historical person who a lot of people consider to be a real-life vampire. So when I saw that movie, I got so intrigued by that character of the video game, and I just wanted to know more about her. So I did some research on her for a 6th grader. I know this is really weird, but what can I say? I guess I was a weird kid. But I did do research on her. I learned more about her, and that just sparked my love for vampires. So the fact that this next book in the series is about hunting Prince Dracula, I cannot even wait for it. You can see here I do have vampire bite mark tattoos, so if you question my love of vampires, hopefully this can provide answers for you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've read this book, drop your comments down below. What did you think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What parts did you hate? Or what parts did you not like so much? What parts did you love? I would just love to hear your comments on this. And if you have read the sequel to it, The Hunting Prince Dracula, please do not spoil those in the comments for me. I am very excited. I will be picking that up very soon. I will definitely be doing a review video on that one as well. So again, just thank you so much for watching. If you have been enjoying my videos, I would love it for you to go ahead and just click that little link down below that it says subscribe. That would be amazing, and I would love you forever. But again, just thank you, and if you have not read Stalking Jack the Ripper, I recommend it to everyone. If you like YA, mysteries, historical fiction, thrillers, any of those, even if you just like one of them, not all of them, give this a try. I'm sure you will love it. Alright, well that's all I have for today. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.